Hmm. Good morning, everybody. This is Sonja with Hiking with Sonja. Well, first of all, this video may end up just being for me. I'll see if I post it. I may just post it out on YouTube, though, and not in my group that I'm with. But I am back in Arizona. I'm up here at the Lost Dutchman State Park. There we go. I really enjoyed my time in South Dakota and going through Wyoming too. And it was great. It was a good trip and it did so much for my confidence. Go on trips when you can. It really puts you in the present moment, and it puts you into the unknown. When you go somewhere different and new, it kind of puts you in the unknown, into the void, which makes you present. And that's where all the magic happens. So travel when you can. And even if you are not able to travel, do things that are different. When you change your patterns, then you can break that mold that you might feel stuck in. And it can be simply taking a different route to work, shopping at a different grocery store. You have a guest bedroom, start sleeping in the guest bedroom. Be in a different bed, be in a different room. Do something different. Take up a hobby, a new hobby. That's really powerful. Do art. Well, this video, a little bit hard for me to do, and I'm still processing it. So this could change, and that's why I may not post this one. I have had, over the last couple of months, feeling like I need to move on from a group that I'm in and a teacher that I've been with over a year and a few months now. And I have learned a great deal from her and from the group, but there comes a certain point where I feel like I'm being held back. Not so much being held back, maybe. I'm going on a little different path. Not a completely different path, but a little bit different. And also I've been speaking my truth, and it has not been well received at all. And that is something that's really important, is that you are able to speak your truth and be authentic and be who you are, especially as you're growing and changing. I don't know. I'm still processing. But maybe just time and space too. When you're going through changes, it's really important to listen to yourself, especially if other people are going through hard times and they're projecting their negativity onto you. Don't take on their negativity. Misery loves company. Don't take it on. If it's a shadow work that you need to work on, then yes, do work on it. But use it as a check-in point. Does this apply to me? And some of the teaching that's going on right now in the group does not apply to me anymore. I have developed my own self-confidence, my own self-worth. I am listening. I am hearing my voice very strong and clearly now. And I want to follow that voice. And I think sometimes teachers want to take you only on their path instead of letting you expand and go on your own. And it's really important that you go on your own path and listen to yourself. And do what is right for you. And see, I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I have been a coward. Oh, I've been a coward. I have been, in certain ways, sabotaging the relationship so I can just walk out the door instead of being honest, upfront, and saying it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to go on my own path. Sometimes we can be listening to too many other voices, too many other opinions, too many other perspectives. And they're all entitled to their opinion and their perspective. But at the end of the day, you really need to listen to yourself. You need to go within. Go within and listen to you. And sometimes we have to just kind of let people go. Or at least for now. It doesn't, be honest, authentic, speak my truth, and say, for right now, I really need to go on my own, be on my own here. And that doesn't mean we won't cross paths later on. Instead of sabotaging the relationships and then stomping out the door. Yeah, I've done that in the past too. So that's a program, that's a pattern that I'm running from my past. And I'm going to break that. When you see a pattern, a program that you are running, whether, you go to a new job, you think, oh, the new job is the answer. But you find you're running into the same situation. That's a program. That's a program that you're running. And break it. Awareness is the first key to changing a program. And most of these programs start in childhood. And you can probably go back and see a family dynamic of the same program. And just being aware of it is the first step to changing a program. And then taking different action when you're in the program, when you're in a situation and you're aware, oh, I've been here before. Maybe I should do something different so I don't keep coming back. And sometimes you have to experiment and see what works, how to break it. But I have broken so many programs over the past couple of years. Not even funny. And just being aware. Being aware. And, if you go from one relationship into another and you're still seeing the same program, just be aware of it. And then change it. Do that shadow work within you that is causing this program. And sometimes we don't even have to, it could be from a past life too. Sometimes just sitting. I use time and space. This has been a valuable tool for me. Step out. Sometimes we get caught up in the chaos around us. And you just step out. Step out of that chaos. Step out of that room. Go somewhere where it's peaceful, quiet, and you sit by yourself. And just feel what you're feeling. Feel it to heal it. Let these feelings just flow through you. Let them go. Sometimes it's best not to give meaning to it, because this could be from a past life that you're not quite aware of this program, where it came from, where it originated. Just be aware of it, feel it, let it pass, let it go. And then when you step back into that chaos, that relationship, that job, try something different. Be an observer. Observe. Respond, don't react. Don't do that knee-jerk reaction. I've done that with bosses before. I'm realizing, this isn't working for me, and they want to maybe have a discussion or something, and I'll tell them, yes, let's do that, but let's do this tomorrow when we're both more calm. And it does make a difference. Time and space makes it a big difference. And you come back as a different person. That doesn't mean you don't speak your truth. Don't dim your light, and don't always speak your truth. But do it in a way that honors both of you. Be honest. Sometimes we'll attack another person because our feelings have been hurt, and we're not doing it. That's not honoring ourselves. That's certainly not honoring them. Be honest, be upfront, speak your truth. People will usually accept when you're being raw and honest. So, back to my situation. I am aware that I do need to move on, and I will be having a conversation next week, the end of next week. So I've got actually almost 2 full weeks here to really ground myself and have this time and space to process all this, and how to speak my truth where it honors both of us. That's it today. Remember, everybody, always get out in nature. It's very healing out here. I am feeling a real shift in this. Not that I'm not going to still go hiking, but I'm not as drawn to be out here as much as I used to be, and I'm not sure what that's all about. That's interesting. I find that very interesting. I am going to continue on with videos, but I may go in a little different direction with my videos, or maybe in an expanded. I'm going to expand them. My videos out here in nature have always been very short and to the point, and usually only covered maybe one subject, one thing I wanted to talk about. And I feel like I feel winds of change. I love that saying. I'm going to say that. I feel winds of change coming into my reality, and it feels good. And it shifted. Things shifted for me when I went on this trip. I've been gone for over a month, and I went from Arizona to South Dakota via New Mexico, Nebraska, and stuff. And then I came on down around Wyoming, and then into Utah, and back into Arizona. And it really, something shifted for me. Well, my confidence did. And it just put me in the present moment, being in new traffic, new people, new this, new that. And it was fun. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I'm going to do more traveling. Actually, I'm going to start planning my next trip. And for me, I was always intimidated to do something like that. So that was stepping out of my comfort zone, big time. 4 years ago, I would not have embarked on a trip like that by myself. So this is really, I've let go of fear in my life. I've let go of fear. Not completely, obviously, or I would have had this conversation already with my teacher about me needing to move on. And I don't know if it's fear. I don't know. I'm not being authentic with her. Okay. So step out of your comfort zone. Let go of that fear. Do something that you are intimidated about. I cannot tell you how empowering that is, to do something that is out of your comfort zone and a little bit. It was majorly intimidating for me. So do that. And do spend time in nature. You don't have to go hiking a whole bunch of miles. Just go out and be in a park, Go outside, just sit outside by a tree. Connect with Mother Earth. Connect, ground in. When movement moves out negative energy, and when you're out in nature, you absorb healing energy from Mother Earth. We'll do that. And everybody, Have a good day.